Aloha! Hawaiian Music Live presents Ballot and Kanikapila. Here's your host, Bruddah Wade and Aaron Mikami.
How's it? Bruddah Wade?
Aaron Mikami right over here, and we're coming to you live from the Imperial Hawaii Resort. Want to mahalo them for allowing us to be here and doing our episode, our first episode.
Yeah.
I mean, this is incredible.
This is exciting.
Kanikapila. Through this whole pandemic, we've been wondering what can we do to work together and put together a show where there's awesome music. There is also we have a guest speaker coming up to kind of tell you what's been happening here in the 808 state. And before we do that,
we wanted to shine the light on not only the movers and shakers, but everyday folks doing positive things for our community. And that's kind of what this is, music. We're going to talk story and just have a good time. So thanks you for joining us. First guest, though. These guys are, final ballot nominees for the now Hōkū Hanohano Awards. We got Dane, we got Grant, we got
Nakua hivi kaulana, iki kapahau, ho'okomo, i kaua po ahu mahu kona, i kanuku kaulana o kaaina, ahu wale na kua hivi o kohala, ke holoa e la mai uka ake kai, ho'okomo, i kaua po ahu mahu kona, I kanuku kaulana o kaaina Ahu wale na kua hiwi o kohala Ke holoa e la mai uka ake kai Hui kai hona o ai mea Me kawai iliula kaua ki pu'upu Ki paku I ka olo o kawai hae o mauna kea Punehana I ka pole kapua o mauna loa Eia e ohu ala e kumaila Na kua hiwi kaulana I ke kapahau Alawa e au I kanania o mauna kea Punehana I ka pole kapua o mauna loa Eia e ohu ala Aloha virtual world. We want to mahalo you guys for joining us and allowing us to be here. We want to mahalo Hawaiian Music Live, Bruddah Wade, Bruddah Aaron, for inviting us and hopefully bringing a brighter day to your middle of the day.
And if you folks are wondering, behind us, Waikiki is breaking about 1 to 2 feet with light and variable offshore winds coming out of the east-northeast. Swells coming in every about, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes, but it's about head high, so get out there if you can. There's still waves.
Guy Huggy, you better watch out.
So this next song we share with you folks takes us just on the other side of the Sheraton Hotel here. We're at the Imperial Resort. We're going to go right to the most famous outcropping here in Waikiki. Song written by Mary Pula'a Robbins. Great-grandmother to our dear friend, Miss Lena Robbins Tamure of the group Uhe Uhene. Goes something like this.
Kai o mamala uhe uhene Ai ka ua e ke aloha uhe uhene Uhe uhene Goodbye Uhe uhene
That's Leahi.
Yeah, we've been real fortunate to been able to start to play music again, and we wanna mahalo each and every single one of you out there that have been patiently waiting for this whole situation to kind of come about and pass, and you guys are doing a great job, and so let's continue doing that, and hopefully you enjoy. And because lunchtime, yeah. Since we are about the hour of lunch, we're gonna share with you one of our favorites. That speaks of the ono of this land, of the sea, and hopefully you're ono, because we're ono.
Konoi ana kupuna, hei a kaula no ka aina. He ono I ka ai makai ka lomi lomi. He ono no I ka nahuna hupu. Makali a pau na ni ho, hala e ka pulena. O ka wake I a ka ono loa, ai ke kuhi kuhini a. Konoi ana kupuna, hei a kaula no ka aina. He ono I ka ai makai ka lomi lomi. He ono no I ka nahuna hupu. Makali a pau na ni ho, hala e te pulena. O ka wake I a ka ono loa, ai ke kuhi kuhini a.
Did you guys see that? Close one.
O ka mai ko I ke pala, o ka ina me ke kau kamakai. O ka o pele me ke akule, a he nui wale aku na ono. Mai apa kau na e ka hai, o na hupu oi me kau nahi. A ole o ka hana na ke kina pono I hola, e lawe a e noa I ka ono. Mai kui ke pala, o ka ina me ke kau kamakai. O ka o pelu me ke akule, a he nui wale aku na ono. Mai apa kau na I ka hai, o na hupu oi me kau nahi. A ole o ka hana na ke kina pono I hola, e lawe a e noa I ka ono. Na ono ka aina, hali ali a wale mai no. O ka mai I me ke kole, hamaka o na o na kona. Mai apa kau na e ka hai, o na hupu oi me kau nahi. A ole o ka hana na ke kina pono I hola, e lawe a e noa I ka ono. Na ono ka aina, hali ali a wale mai no. O ka mai I me ke kole, maka o na kona. Mai apa kau na I ka hai, o na hupu oi me kau nahi. A ole o ka hana na ke kino pono I hola, e lawe a e noa I ka ono. Konoi ana kupuna, hei a kaula no ka aina. He ono I ka ai maka I ka lomi lomi. He ono no I ka nahuna hupu. Makali a pau na ni ho, hala e ka pulena. O ka wake I a ka ono loa, ai ke kuhi kuhini a. Konoi ana kupuna, hei a kaula no ka aina. He ono I ka ai makai ka lomi lomi. He ono no I ka nahuna hupu. Makali a pau na ni ho, hala e ka pulena. O ka wake I a ka ono loa, ai ke kuhi kuhini a. A ole o ka hana na ke kino pono I hola, e lawe a e noa I ka ono. That's the ono ka aina. Hey.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. Traditional, contemporary, slack key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live.
Oh, welcome back. Vala'au and Kanikapila, Bruddah Wade, alongside Aaron Mikami.
How you doing, bro? Ooh, hey, beautiful music, for the lunchtime. Helps the food go down to the opu just that much better.
Oh, even more smooth, as they say. Hey, they'll be back. We'll have it back a little bit more a little later on. But right now,
At this time, we're going to introduce a gentleman who is one of the founders of the Show Aloha Challenge. Of course, you've been seeing it all throughout social media, the newspapers, the news, and we're so blessed to have this guy. In fact, before we do that, we'll show you this video right over here.
Mahalo, Hawaii. Mahalo, Hawaii.
Mahalo, Hawaii.
Mahalo, Hawaii. Mahalo for your kokua for the Show Aloha Challenge. Mahalo for keeping our small restaurants open and feeding our kupuna.
We can't say thank you enough to all our volunteers for delivering meals to our kupuna.
Since the beginning of Hawaii's quarantine, we've band together as a community.
Together, we have raised $1 million.
And we have funded over 30 restaurants to help stay open.
And all of your donations have provided over 100,000 meals for our kupuna.
We are still taking your donations to help our mom and pop's restaurants stay open. Visit our website, showalohachallenge.com, where you can also get a t-shirt, and 100% of the proceeds go to buy more meals. Times are tough, but together as a community, we show aloha.
Incredible stuff. We've been joined here at the set by Mr. Mike Gangloff of the Show Aloha Challenge. How are you, sir?
How's it, guys? Thank you for having me.
oh, thanks for being here with us, man. That video says a lot, but we kind of wanted to dive a little bit more into the Show Aloha Challenge first. Take us back to the beginning stages. How did this all come about?
So I was sitting in my living room on March 22nd when the governor and the mayor had that stay-at-home stuff. And then I realized, my wife came inside. She said, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. And I went sit back in my chair and I says, what about the seniors? If they go out, their chances of mortality is 14%, you know? Mm-hmm. And I said, what about the restaurants? If the restaurant's not open, they're going to go out of business quick. So I sat there and we came up the next morning. I said, you know what, I'm going to throw $30,000 in of my money. Then I got $10,000 each from Corey and Seiji, owners of Landmark Logistics, two of my real good friends. So we had $50,000. And I said, let's do 10 restaurants, 60 meals a day for 10 days. And that's how the original went start. And then next thing you know, we get 20 here and 50 there and 60 there and Hawaiian Electric and First Hawaiian Bank and people just giving. The program is like, it works on all levels. Restaurants, saving our seniors, helping our economy, helping local people, you know?
Yeah, and kind of rewind a little bit about you personally, Mike. You're a businessman. What exactly do you do?
I'm the owner of Mirror Image Construction, infrastructure work. We do roadways and pipelines. We cause traffic every time you guys drive out there. You know what I mean? The one on the freeway. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. But we replace water, sewer lines, roadways. We get divisions in Maui and here. I've been in business for 20 years.
So you're not even in the restaurant business, but this is, so the name, how did the name come about? Show, because that's like perfect. Show Aloha.
When I was raised here, and when I was younger, the aloha in Hawaii was just crazy good. You know, everybody was aloha with your neighbor, aloha here, aloha there. It was always aloha. And then I told my wife about 6 months ago, I says, I don't know, man, feel like Hawaii lost a little bit of its aloha. You know, people busy and this and everything is business and everything is not, you know, sitting in a garage, having a drink, you know what I mean? Go checking out your friends, that kind of stuff. And then I said that, and you know what, I was wrong. And that's how the word show aloha came in place. And challenge was from my friend Lanai Tabura. He said, let's challenge other people for show aloha. So it was show aloha, challenge. And then that's how the name came up. And then when we started this program, it blew my mind how much aloha get in Hawaii and how much people like step up for help and help our community and help all the locals here. It was phenomenal.
So as far as restaurants is concerned, what restaurants have you guys partnered with or who have helped out with the challenge?
So to date, we had 42 restaurants that we work with on 5 different islands You know, we get Blue Ginger on Lanai, we get Heroes on Molokai, we get Boyd's Catering and Chapter 27 in Hilo, to name a few of those. We get Helena's here. They've been on with us the longest. Melissa at Helena's, a Filipino catering in Waipahu. Phenomenal job on that side. What we use, you gotta be local. Your business, your restaurant, no, you know, big corporate restaurants, only local-based restaurants.
And as far as continuing, you know, of course, this pandemic is still ongoing, so it's not stopping now. You guys are going to go full throttle until the thing is done, or even longer. I hope to say.
Oh yeah, wait, much longer. I mean, the need in Hawaii for our seniors. I mean, the ones that taught us, the one that gave us their knowledge, that we use moving forward. We would be nothing without them. And so, yes, absolutely going forward. Right now, we get 1,000 meals paid for every day for the next 15 days. So we're all the way good into the end of June. And then Ala Santa is jumping aboard, and we just signed up with them yesterday. They're throwing in $30,000 with Chris Cooey.
Wow.
And the Ala Santa did a phenomenal job. So we can get 360 meals from them every day for 2 weeks straight. Going to help the program a lot as far as restaurants go, yeah.
Okay, now, talked about people helping out in other ways. That shirt you're wearing right there, I mean, let me tell you, that shirt is about, it's made for guys who work out on the daily. I think, I look at that, I'm like, wow.
Ooh, let me stuck them in a little bit.
If people want to go ahead and purchase a shirt, or they want to go ahead and help out with the challenge, what's the website, what's the information?
I appreciate you bringing that up. So it's showalohachallenge.com. One T-shirt is 2 meals. We even get the scarves too that you pull up. That one is 2 meals too. So what it is our net profit is $10 on each one of them. $5 each meal is what it goes to. So all proceeds go straight to the food. So if you can buy a shirt, that's 2 meals right there that you just gave somebody. Hot meals that they delivered to individual homes. 1,000 individual homes daily, you know.
Wow.
Kind of, if you can, Mike, can you run through some of the numbers that we talked to off camera about the kupuna that are, you know, hungry every day that maybe cannot. What are the numbers like? Because I was fascinated with some of the numbers that you threw out. I was like, what, really?
Yeah, thank you for that too. The numbers is just astounding. 16,000 seniors in Hawaii are at risk. 16,000.
Wow.
We need to do more for Hawaii. We need to get more big businesses giving money to the nonprofits and helping out our seniors. Because it's sad. I mean, tonight, I going over to Maria Arakaki's house. She's 97 years old. I'm going to go have dinner with Maria. I met her in the food drive. She actually went walk to the food drive.
You know, I want to talk about that because with this food drive, you're meeting people from all walks of life. And speaking about walks, we saw that she walked from her house in the air. She walked to the Aloha Challenge, which was last week, I believe, at the Aloha Stadium. And if you guys haven't been to one, you have to be there in a vehicle to get your food.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Maria doesn't drive, and so she walked with her cane. And you know, walking from Aiea to Aloha Stadium, it's not an easy walk. I mean, for me, walking from my car to the elevator today was a little bit tough, you know. So,
you're getting me tired already.
But Maria was one that was. There's a great story on that. Honestly, I mean, I think if people saw that, the social media went berserk because not a dry eye after that story. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're doing a food drive, and then one of the security guards come up to me and he said, "Hey, Mike, I know you're not taking walk-ons, but we get somebody at the front gate. You know, it's an older lady." I said, "Okay, let me just take the time." And I drive over there, and I see her sitting on the concrete curb with her walker. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what. So I said, I went go back, I went grab the truck. First I want to ask her if okay, jump in my truck. And so I put him in a truck. We went go get in line. We went go every station. We get them all loaded up. We took them over to her house. I took them over to her house and load them all up into a refrigerator and stuff. And this is one good story which I never bring up with too much people, even the news. But I was putting everything in the refrigerator, and then I seen her go over there, open the refrigerator and take out one cake.
So I'm looking, I get the food drive going, I get so much going. My phone is just blasting, bing, bing, bing. I'm like, whoa, no can even handle. And I went turn and I went look. And then the night before I was watching this movie, Erin Brockovich, was about cancer and this and that. And the lawyer, they closed the deal with the family and the lady stand up, she go, you like some bun cake? And the lawyer go, nah, we gotta go, we too busy. And then Erin Brockovich was Julia Roberts, she leaned over, she said, eat the freaking bun cake. So the first thing I thought, when I went look at her taking out the cake, even though I had everything going on, I said, Mike, eat a freaking piece of cake. So I sat down, and all I did was listen for 1 hour. My phone, bang, 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 bang. I just turned the phone off, I put them on buzzer. I get to that when I get to that. And I took the time for just sit there with her and listen to her stories. I know how she met her husband, her kids, and everything, And that's why tonight, at 5:30, I'm going to go over, I'm going to make Italian-style dinner for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I know she said that, she said in her whole life, nobody has ever gave her anything for free. Wow. She's always worked for everything she's ever owned or ever got. She said that was the first time ever in her life. And, being of that age, 97 years old, I mean, some of us are fortunate to get something when we're kids, but for her, she's got this, she's, worked hard for everything she's got. And I think she said, first time I get something for free and was over 100 pounds of food. And she goes, I can't eat them all myself,
I get a hard time carrying 110 pounds of food. I said, well, let's just put them in a truck for my case. I don't have to walk them back to her house. It's too far away.
Unreal. I was looking at social media, your Facebook page, and I came across this comment. I just wanted to kind of read it off so that our viewers can hear. But this one person writes, I saw your news story and literally started to cry. You're such a genuous and great-hearted man. I'm a single mom to a beautiful baby boy, and I've raised my son all by myself. The struggle is real. I work my butt off as a waitress/bartender to give him the best life possible. It's customers like you that makes it possible for me to give my son everything he needs. So I thank you for everything you do. You have no idea how much impact it has on my family's life and me, ours especially. The world needs more humans like you. When you hear that, Mike, how does that make you feel, man? I'm tearing up just reading it, but
I went cry 3 times over that one. I tell you what, I know who exactly that is. That's the bartender at the Chili's in Kahala, right where our job site. I used to go over there, eat lunch all the time. And everybody, no matter what age, I think in Hawaii, what we need to do more is take the time. Take the time for just listen. Let people talk. Take the time. Sometimes we take time for granted. And with that make me tear up. I don't know. I tell you guys right now, I'm not a crying man, but in the last 2 months, I fill up on freaking swimming pool. I telling you, I like one cry baby all the time. Every time I look, I read, I cry. I cannot help it. It gets so many people are grateful. It just, if everybody can do one small act of kindness, small kind, just a little bit here, a little bit there, all that stuff add up, and we become bigger and stronger. And instead of the rest of the world with all that stuff, you don't need to be angry. You don't need to be stupid. Let's show our aloha.
With this whole time, you supporting the local businesses with your Show Aloha Challenge, I gotta ask you, when you go home at night, and it's Mike's turn to cook, what does Mike Gangloff cook in the kitchen?
Oh, shoot. I love cooking. My wife tell me sometimes, how you even do that in 20 minutes? I get all kind. I like cook all kind. My favorite is prime rib. I love prime rib. Every 3 months I cook prime rib for my workers, and we never do them in a while. I make meals for my workers, and I bring them out to the job site and I hand them out. So I've always been giving out food, even before this. Nice.
You have any openings?
Yeah.
Let me see your resume.
Just an open invite to dinner, maybe.
Wait, show me a hand. I like see the callus. I like see the callus.
So what's next? Is there another food drive coming up that folks can be a part of, that maybe you need volunteers to help, or how can people help out more?
Yeah, the food drive. The food drive is difficult. That one is just the thing come up. When come up, then we attack. You take like the stadium. That one cost me $30,000 of my own money just for do that food drive. So it's like I was like, man, I need some donuts because I am extinguished on my personal funds. I won't use them all up. But moving forward with the Show Aloha Challenge, we're also doing with the USDA AMS, we're doing farmers to family boxes. And that is funds from the federal government, bought local produce from local farms, and that puts into 35 pounds into box. The boxes is awesome. And then those boxes go out to local families in need. And that was some of the stuff we gave at the food drive. But we actually do that daily still yet. Every day we deliver 200 boxes every day of that. So moving forward, we're going to continue that program, hopefully expand them and get more reach out there and get to more communities and spread out the umbrella across the island and help here and there and try help as much as we can. That's just one facet we're going to move forward with.
Okay, people need any more information about the Show Aloha Challenge, what's the website?
www. Oh, that's a lot of W's. Do you even have to say W's anymore?
I don't think so.
Everybody knows W. Okay, shoot, I'm old. I might even say .com, okay? So it's showalohachallenge.com.
And of course, you guys are on social media as well with the Instagram. You guys have Facebook, Twitter. You guys are pretty hip, huh, you guys?
That's not me, bro. I tell you what, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I get Aaron Nakaoka, who does the website. Bro, I give him one picture, boom, he sent them in. I get Rylan Yamamoto and Lanai Toburo on the Facebook and the Insta. You know what I used to call him before? I used to call him Insta-tweet.
Insta-tweet?
Insta-tweet, because I never know nothing about nothing. And, you look at my page, I only get like 4 pictures. I never post any of them.
That's right, because we said to find you, and then we're like, I look for your page, I go, wait, this is guy right here. He's like, oh, he hasn't posted for a while. You sure he checks his messages or what? I go, I think so.
Well, last time I was on social media was like 20 years ago. And then set him up for me, hon. I don't know how so I like, hey, Lanai, how I post a picture? I don't even know how to post a picture. So he showed me, I forget. And so that's why I only get 4 pictures. I never post any of them.
It's all good. Yeah. You're not still using typewriter or...
I know, the single one, like that. The single one. My index finger, burn.
So if folks want to find out more, get involved, showalohachallenge.com. If they want to purchase also the shirts, you talked about the masks, they can do that online as well.
Yeah, get 2 links. Going to be the donation link and then the apparel link. And right there, they're going to show everything. You can see everything, all our sponsors, all our restaurants, everybody who will donate, We just hit $1 million a couple weeks ago, $1 million from nothing. Wow. From nothing. Starting with just a little bit money. Now you're $1 million.
So if also... is there anyone you want to, before you leave, anyone you want to shout out or thank, mahalo at this time?
You guys. That's who I like thank. Oh. You guys that get us out, that put us out here, the news, the media, people like you guys who give us this opportunity to have a voice and to show people how we can do aloha. You guys is the one I like to thank.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming here and making time. Because I know, you said you own your own business. You're taking, I would say, 40 million calls a day from people trying to, they want to get involved. And, organizing these drives, it's not hard. I mean, I try to organize this whole thing right here, or try to organize a birthday party. Yeah, that's tough as it is. You organize the food drive at Aloha Stadium. That's something over there. And I think, from the state of Hawaii, we want to thank you for all that you are doing with the Show Aloha Challenge. And if we can, definitely keep us updated, whatever we can do to help you out in the future. Because like you said, this ain't gonna be done yet. We're gonna have to battle this for a little longer. And of course, the kupuna is who we care about the most, and those who are higher risk. If we can go ahead and take care of them, so that way they can live to see 2021 or even longer than that with us. Right there, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. This is only the beginning. We're going on to more bigger stuff. 4 years, Gangloff for mayor. I'm going for mayor. 4 years. You heard it right now. You heard it right now, right here. You heard this right now. I
love it.
So whoever win this time, get ready for Gangloff in 4 years from now. Because I'm coming hard.
We just broke some incredible news right here. Mike, again, thank you for stopping by and taking time out of your busy day.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks.
All right. Wala'au and Kanikapila continues with more music from A&A coming up next.
We know you're ready to get out of the house for a much-needed staycation in Waikiki. Stay at the Imperial Hawaii Resort. Located on Lure Street and just steps away from Waikiki Beach. Walk to everything in Waikiki. Family staycation, getaway for two. The Imperial Hawaii Resort has something for you. Local rates start at $149 per night and include free parking and no resort fees. Call direct at 808-923-1827 and ask for the special.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. Traditional, contemporary, slack-key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live.
Aloha and welcome back to Vala'au and Kanikapila, Bruddah Wade alongside Aaron Mikami. We gotta thank Mike for stopping by.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
good stuff.
He's busy. You know, I text the guy at 8 in the morning. He responds back at like 10 at night because that's how busy he is. You know, he's making calls. He's a mover and shaker, and we just heard it. He's gonna be running for office in 4 years. So, you know, best of luck to him because what he said, everything in the 808 state is all about ground. You're working from the ground up, and he's definitely one of those that did that, raising from over $1 million.
That's unreal. And breaking stories right here on Vala'au and Kanikapila. I love it. Hey, don't forget to check them out, the online showalohachallenge.com.
And at this time, we throw it back to more great Hawaiian music. These guys are currently no Hōkū Hanohano nominees. Here's Ene.
He aloha no koali, kanaluha I mai o kanewai. Me kali poa pawala, hanu make hewa ke lai. E aloha no koali, I kanaluha I mai o kanewai. Me kali poa pawala, hanu make hewa ke lai. E ho'i ka olu ya halero ke I ka halela ua ka iwa iwa me na iwa e wale ai ki ka hamali he I ka lai e ho'i ka olu ya halero se I ka halela ua ka iwa iwa me na iwa e wale ai ki ka hamali he I ka lai. Hiki aloha po hina vehi vehi I na hapali ke alauna na o kalipo koni maele I ke kino nani wai lua I ka ehu o ke kai I ka holu na po ka lau o kani I kou velo na aheo hai Hawaii I ku kila kila I ka lai Nani wai lua I ka ehu o ke kai I ka holu na peo ka lau o kani I kou velo ha'aheo hai Hawaii Ku kila kila I sa I la lai lai Haina ia mai ana ka puana I ka ngalu ha'i mai o ka newai Me kali poa pawala Hanu ma ke hewa ke lai Haina ia mai ana ka puana I ka ngalu ha'i mai o ka newai Me kali poa pawala Hanu ma ke hewa ke lai Hanu ma ke hewa ke lai Hanu ma ke hewa ke lai.
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back. Hey, mahalo. You know, since we're there on the island of Maui, we're gonna go from the east side. We'll take it to a place where I grew up, and we want to share with you an original composition of ours, and takes you to where I was born and raised on the island of Maui, excuse me, and taking you to my hometown, Wailuku, and it's a melody that goes something like this.
Ike ia kanani ao ia o Ie ie ka halawai I ka hanohano Ike ia kanani ao ia o Hanohano Haina ia mai ana kapuana Nani wailuku I kalave mali Haina ia mai ana kapuana Nani wailuku I kalave mali Nani wailuku I kalave mali
Vala'au and Kanikapila with me, Brother Wade.
Aaron Mikami right over here one more time. That's the boys of A&A. And in fact, we're going to bring them into the studio here to have a seat with us and Vala'au because, you know, being, we've seen them grow through the years as musicians, not only calling them musicians, but friends as well.
Yeah, they seen me grow as well, too. Kind of, anyway, but yeah.
We're going to go ahead and let them get settled over here in the studio set and talk story with them. But this year is it's a great year for them because the Hōkū Hanohano Awards, which were taking place in May, has been pushed to September, of course, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But these guys up for, I want to say, numerous awards, such as Most Promising Artist. They also have, I believe, Group of the Year. And I also got to say, at one point, they would have had the hairstyle, the group with the best hairstyle, because they all had long hair. They all had the stick inside. If you guys can, welcome to the set, A&A.
Aloha.
Hey, aloha.
Hey, aloha.
Right on, man. Hey, congratulations. You know, it's not only a great year because the nominations, but getting the album out as well. I you know, rewind to the beginning or just at the end of 2019 of last year. You guys just went beat the year end, right?
Yeah,
if I remember correct,
we
right?
made our decision kind of late. You know, we weren't really, but you know, after meeting you guys and seeing you guys, everybody we seen, mostly you guys, was like, when's the album coming out? You guys got the album, and so you know, it hit us. We're like, you know, let's just try and just swing them right underneath the door, like close the garage door and run as fast as you can and try to make it out the house. That's what we tried to do. So you're
and
right.
You guys did it. 2000. It came out just before 2019 was done, but even before that, the recording process, that was something new for all of you folks.
Yeah.
Well, for me and Grant, it was.
I mean, like I guess it's a whole brand new experience because like finally, like that's our names with writing the checks. You know, like I mean, to be invited with other artists and like to sit in a session or whatnot, it's like that's not on our tab. But you know, for us, I think the stars had to align. So we chose to go with Uncle Gaylord Holomalia, and a lot of it is because Uncle Malani is a Kolu's uncle, and so like when things started to line up like that, I would say like the path kind of just cleared itself for us. You know, and we've just been fortunate.
All in 2019 from literally January to December, that's when the whole decision-making process took place. I mean, it wasn't like going into 2019, we're going to do it. It's kind of once 2019 happened, towards the middle of it, like right in March, we had our first kind of trial run out in Hawaii. And
And then come October, it was like, here we go, strap them down, let's get it going.
So the song selections, how do you guys choose? I mean, you guys sang Koali. Right. Whose decision was that to play to?
Oh man, that was a funny story.
Yeah, if we're gonna start with that one, that's probably the funniest one. So let's not start with that one. Let's go with the other ones, and then
I think for most of our songs, we were just trying to meet the criterion for Hawaiian music.